Process control. This is where you'll come to do a few things, but most importantly, it will be the final step in your submission process. To get here, there's a task list item called process control, and you simply click on it. The first thing you want to do is ensure that your point of view is correct, and what you're going to see is a status for each of the columns. Calc status indicates if an entity needs consolidation, translation, or calculation. The ECA status alerts you if there's any unposted journals. The review level is the level at which the reporting entity is at the moment. First pass means it's been started but not submitted. You as a data provider will be submitting the data. The pass, fail, and validation are checks to ensure that your balance sheet balances and that the intercompany ties to one another. In this case, it does not tie, as indicated by the red X's. If you click on these X's, it will give you a summary of why your validation is not tying. To review, after your trial balance load, you want to calculate your entity. You do this by right-clicking and either going to calculate or force calculate. You want to do this on both the actual and interco scenario. If you're a subconsolidation entity and need to consolidate a group, for training purposes, I'll show you an example here. Let's say I'm Camoplast Solidil. What I would do is go to the parent entity, right click, and here you can see I have consolidate. If I go to one of the base entities, I only have calculate. Most of you won't need to consolidate, but there are a select few that will. Finally, once you've calculated and validated that all of your data ties, the last step in the process is submitting your data. So I'm going to select this entity because it's the only one that's passing the validation at the moment. And how I do that is go up to this little gearbox and I want to submit my data. Once I click this, it gives me a pop-up window to ensure that I've got the correct point of view, and I can enter any comments if I wish. I submit it, and now as a user I'll see that my review level has changed to submitted. As a data provider, if I was to try to go back in and change any data within any of the forms, I would be locked out. So if I need this reopened, I would need to contact someone in the consolidations group to open it for me. After I've submitted, my close is complete.